अस्सलाम वालेकुम। इंडिया दी ऐसी दी तैसी। ओए माइक अपना देख ले होना ऑफ है। ओ गरीब उधर ऊपर देख लाइट देख ऑरेंज लाइट है ऑन ही रखी तेरी आवाज नहीं आ रही चाहिए।
Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium.
हेड स्टे करो भाई इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह इंडिया won the toss।
Yeah, it looks like there are
भाई
plenty of
कैसी
runs out
लैंग्वेज
there.
यूज
Just
कर
as
रहे हो?
expected, with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Misses everything.
तेरे को बोलो ये बोल
No, terrible shot. It's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's right
Yeah!
over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going. Might look to go big again here.
Finds the fielder with that shot. up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Siraj will be disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Eight runs added in that over. New Zealand at 23 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Needs a direct hit. And caught deep mid-off with a simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
Not waiting around.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for four.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply?
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Huge. That has flown.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. How will the bowler respond?
Couldn't get it through the field. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts end all the way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Some adjustments to the field.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Oh, shouldered arms. It's a horrible piece of batting.
This is a great wicket to take. just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. Perfect time to take a wicket.
Seaford ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's coming in at number 5 from New Zealand.
Chapman taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Chapman needs plenty from these bowlers.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Gets that away. Siraj will be happy that's finally over. Truly dreadful bowling and time for some fielding changes in the deep, methinks.
3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Beats the field with a great shot.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Tried some... something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
A few moves made in the field.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. New Zealand a 98 for 3.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Half a chance, missed. Could be close. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Whacked away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
ਘਬਰਾ ਗਏ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਘਬਰਾ ਗਏ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਘਬਰਾ ਗਏ ਜੀ
Jadeja from the Reliance end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No. Terrible shot. Massive chance. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Five runs added in the over. New Zealand are 118 for 5. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Too good. That is huge.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Oh, what a shot. First ball. Smashed it.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the over. 24 off it. New Zealand, 142 for 6.
How will he reply? Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Chance. Caught. Gone. Gone. Good catch on the boundary.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. And caught. That's just superb. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts end all the way.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
This should be close. And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Super catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Southey coming in.
Timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Was quick onto that in the infield. too good. That is huge.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. How will the bowler respond?
Nearly gets the edge. Southey with a great delivery there. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. 10 runs added in that over. India are 10 for 1.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gone. Superb catch. Cut away, but straight to point for the easy catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same. Same spot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone. Caught. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Southey from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Didn't time it at all, and mid-on with an easy catch.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
And out. 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Nice, solid defensive shot. That's a boundary save for sure. misses everything. That over could have really sealed this game. Losing 2 wickets in 1 over in this format is tough to recover from. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Super catch, right on the boundary. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Power and precision in that shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Timed that perfectly.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. New Zealand needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have the batters in line at the moment.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. No, no, no. Terrible shot. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Southey from the pavilion end. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. That's out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. One from it. India, 36 for 8. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.